Charles, I feel a robust bass line coming on.
Is Jerry meeting us?
No, I couldn't get him today.
Couldn't get out of Long Island or wherever he is?
No, but we're uptown, Charles. I have barely ever come up here in my entire life.
I had one of those cars. In fact, that's exact car, silver car, just like that.
There's no way this is a newer model than when you had it.
I don't think so. Not all that different. Could be.
Similar, but it's always a good answer when somebody says something. It's like, there's no way. It's got to be incorrect. But we've got here, Charles, Tom's Diner, a staple in New York City. People have seen it in the opening of Seinfeld many times. I don't think the inside actually looks like it looks on the show, does it?
Well, so Clarissa enrolled here at Columbia Business School in September of 1979.
Here at the diner?
No,
up the street?
Columbia Business School. And
let's go there.
No, but I thought we want to go that way.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
And we used to come here regularly, and it's decent diner food. It's probably much. Let's actually look at the menu for a second.
Well, I'm sure now it's like famous from being on Seinfeld. Oh, it only got a B.
Omelets, yeah. It's
want to overachieve.
They used to have open-faced, hot turkey sandwiches, but the prices are roughly triple what. Careful with this.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to get in the way of your bicycle on the sidewalk, asshole.
I'm gonna cut you.
It's a really big problem up here with the bicycles on the sidewalk.
This is more or less they have invested no money.
Oh, wait, here, you can see into it from this side much more easily. You can see they've invested no money.
Absolutely no money, which this table is reserved.
Empty.
It's reserved for Jerry.
For nobody.
But I probably sat at each of these tables many times.
I have never eaten in there.
It was good. If you're a college kid, graduate student, it's good,
Charles,
cheap food.
if you want to put a contract out on someone, that's the gate. Contract gate.
So here we are in the center of all of the Communist Party. I mean, the Communist Party in America was headquartered, I believe, somewhere around here, with a satellite branch in Washington and in Chicago. But I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of communists.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
The Weather Underground took over Columbia University in the 70s, didn't they, or the 60s?
And now that Hillary's moving in here, they're going to change that sign over there. It's going to be crook culture, not book culture.
Right. Before we get too deep into today's show, Charles, we should remind everybody that it's going to be taking place in the First Amendment Forum. There was a Trump rally yesterday, and we've got a lot to discuss about many of the things that Trump said, accusations that are being raised against Trump that even bring things up that if we mention them on YouTube, we'll get kicked off. And there will invariably be some Canadian person saying, oh, well, you could say all of that on Rumble, but I'm not trying to help Rumble build themselves up so that 5 years from now they can kick me off just like YouTube did.
Right.
We're trying to encourage people to sponsor the show on subscribestar.com/crowdsourcethetruth, patreon.com/crowdsourcethetruth, and Substack. That's a prosthetic rock, Charles. Someone's faking us out.
Some keys are probably
Something is going to be happening under the rock.
Let the parents of these...
Yeah, it's not really what you should be doing, but we won't discuss it with them. But anyway, odyssey.com/@crowdsourcethetruth and crowdsourcethetruth.substack.com. We're going to be in the First Amendment Forum talking about all of this stuff. But we should also not bury the lead, Charles, because today we are doing a send-up of a movie that I regrettably have not seen. I actually want to see this movie. It's a very funny idea about an NPC, a non-playing character in a video game that becomes aware of his surroundings and saves the world.
Look at this. I mean, up here in Columbia,
Fund
the public library, not the police. Okay, let's think that through a little bit.
Oh.
Somebody's just gotten beaten the shit out of.
Go to the library.
Excuse me, I'd like to report that my friend just got beaten up. Oh, we got a book about that.
Yeah. It's a complicated problem because I want there to be police, but the ones that we have right now, I agree, should be defunded, dismantled, kicked out, and gotten rid of because they're totally ineffective Yeah, these people are really interested in
Let's let them out.
either having their kids get hurt or having their kids hurt somebody.
Well,
Because you see what's happening right here? It should be happening in the park, not on the sidewalk.
Let them go ahead.
Don't let us interrupt your sidewalk. It's just crazy. Spreading out their kids, their dogs, their suitcases, taking up the whole damn sidewalk. This lady's ass is taking up 2 slots. Ooh, there's a baby Shiba Inu. That was meant to be heard by her and meant to be an insult. Right. Anyway, sorry, Charles. So the Freeh Guy is the name of the movie, but of course we're talking about Louis Freeh.
Well, the art department has outdone itself. That was just fantastic. It's a fantastic poster, and I think the revelation that another whistleblower, this guy's in prison, attempted whistleblower, but he's in prison in Cyprus, Gal Luft, alleged that there was an informant who was working named One Eye. Here's the Cathedral of St. John the Divine. What we can do is, let's go down to my favorite restaurant and then we'll walk back up.
Sure. I thought we were just at your favorite restaurant.
No, another one. This is the one.
That's a beautiful day and a nice looking cathedral.
Yeah, and back in the day when I was in the choir at Grace Church, they would take all the Episcopal choirs and they would have a festival. All the choirs would sing at once. It's quite something. It's a beautiful cathedral.
Huh.
If you like churches.
I mean, definitely when I see a building like this, I'm fascinated by the construction, because when did they make this? And
no clue.
Is that Tedros Adhanom?
It's his smarter brother.
Did anybody ever tell you look like Tedros, the guy who's the head of the World Health Organization? Yeah. That was actually him. Did you hear what he said?
That's me. Yeah, I did COVID.
No, he said no shit.
That's funny.
That was funny. So Tedros, whoa, what is that?
I don't know, statue.
But
we're gonna go, there's right up ahead here on the right.
Wait.
We'll go back and we'll go next to it. We're gonna go down and across
that's something weird, Charles.
We'll look into it. We'll go right next to it. You can admire it from afar. But this, we have a friend who, I don't want to mention his name, who graduated from Columbia Law School in the early 60s. And he was the one who pointed out to me that this restaurant we're about to go by, when I was going to it in 79 through 81, this is a restaurant that specialized in pitchers of beer and large pizzas. And it was really good.
Oh.
And, inexpensive and whatever. And it tasted good at the time. It may be out of business. It was called V&T's.
They seem to have a lot of restaurants that
pastry
generate lines up here. Hungarian pastry shop.
Is V&T's gone?
Maybe this was it.
No, we'll keep going. It was around
Is
here
Victor
somewhere.
Orban in there making pastries?
It may be gone. Maybe the Hungarian pastry shop took over. I don't know.
I don't understand how a place can stay in business only selling cookies.
Or maybe it's this place.
Indian restaurant. Oh, it says pizzeria.
V&T's.
Oh, Italian.
It's V&T's?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, now let's see what a pizza costs here. Look at this.
But it's not a pizza place. This is a restaurant. That's
so, yeah, this same as downtown.
16 inches the regular size, $18 for a cheese pizza. Seems a lot.
Yeah. Prices are obviously higher than they were in 1979, but this place is still around. And when we used to go here, it would taste great until my friend who graduated in the 60s, did they tell you about their mouse problem?
Oh.
And it's like, I've never been back since I heard that story.
You get the mouse meat pizza?
Well, I mean, it's
what is that?
I don't know. Looks pretty formidable. Maybe it's a mosque.
Is it?
I don't know.
It looks like a bomb shelter.
You want to walk down and over there, and then we'll walk back up?
Sure.
We'll just see what it is. But this is a part of town very few New Yorkers come to, other than people who are imprisoned at Columbia University and its various professional and other schools, unprofessional schools. You know, I suppose Bosnia would look great on a day like this too, right?
Is it Bosnia's not so bad, right?
Serbia. I mean, Bosnia. We got the nice tour when we were there together.
Yeah.
only yesterday.
It's funny, that was years ago at this point.
Yeah, it's 2000, I think it was 2019, or 19, yeah.
Wow.
Street fair here, Jason. Organized just for you. Let's see what this is all about. We're going to circle back. We're going to do a Jen Psaki and circle back.
She's got some new TV show now, so she'll
Idiots. She had
most certainly be winning an Emmy pretty soon.
Sure. Now let's see. What is this? NYCFD lockbox. Located.
Fire department?
Oh, it's Con Edison.
Ah.
You know, common. Is there any truth to the rumor that Hillary Clinton's going on the board of this?
Con Edison?
Con Clinton.
Oh. Con part she could be, yeah.
She could, the Con group.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we'll walk up.
It's too bad we already did Wrath of Khan because that's such a good movie.
Right.
It's worth doing again. So we have a lot of stuff to talk about with Louis Freeh. People are not yet in the mainstream getting to the meat of the details of the long and storied.
We'll talk about that once we get into the First Amendment forum.
Yeah, relationship between Louis Freeh and the Bidens, and it's just more ammunition in terms of ammunition's the wrong word, but you know, there's more evidence about the long-standing corruption of the FBI, the systemic, fundamental, cultural corruption of the FBI from its inception.
Right. Right. Absolutely. Well, yeah, I mean, I think a lesson here that people need to understand, and they don't want to, is that markets are more powerful than laws. So that when you...
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, if you say, I'm going to outlaw something that there's a demand for...
Weed or whatever, people go buy it anyway.
Yeah. People criminals will weigh the pros and cons and say, well, you know, I can make money doing this, and the cost of getting caught is X. So I better, you know, have to figure out how to do this properly, hire kids, you know, who can't go to prison to be my spotters and stuff, and they figure their way around it. And that's, you know, that works with illegal substances. Now, what the hell is this?
Yeah, so that's what I mean. What is that? This is weird. This reminds me of that statue at the Clinton Foundation. Here, look at all this stuff, Charles.
Yeah,
it's like
we'll
the
see
Book
this
of the Dead.
Explanation.
Necronomicon. There is some new Evil Dead movie coming.
A children's sculpture garden.
That's scary as hell for kids.
Yeah.
Weird monster claws and somebody's head getting chopped off. What is going on there? This looks like they're going down to hell. Are these flames?
This is when you bring your child here, they're very happy to enroll at Columbia 18 years
Look at
later.
that. Owls.
Yeah.
Is this a Moloch sculpture?
I don't know.
This is just super weird.
Right next to a cathedral.
So it's a giraffe head. Maybe it's a full giraffe. Who has the wings? The guy?
No clue.
And here's a boat sinking. Oh, it's Noah's Ark.
But there no, where are the pairs?
Yeah, Noah's Ark.
Yeah, but there's supposed to be pairs of everything.
Pairs?
Yeah.
Oh, two of each animal?
Yeah.
Isn't this?
I guess they're going to have to redo that. Now that there are 83 different genders, you're going to have to...
Right. Elephants.
But this, as you're right, Jason, this truly is a beautiful day, and I suppose anything would look beautiful on this beautiful day.
Not Hillary Clinton.
Why you got to harsh on her?
We got a lot of weird sculptures around this children's sculpture garden and some old food.
And some pigeons, some flying rats.
I think it's good. People who are watching the show get to see some of these interesting and unusual things. Oh wait, is this Saint Michael?
I don't know.
Pax.
Peace.
I don't know what's going on there. But people get to see all this stuff around New York City, Charles, that you might not get to see, not only sitting in your own home, but even if you lived in New York City, you might not get to see that. We'd go to Steam Camp. What is that?
No clue.
Steam out your...
The cathedral school.
Teach them how to make broccoli or something. But anyway, Charles, we're almost out of time here.
Okay.
People are going to be able to enjoy the full discussion that's going to start in just 5 minutes on subscribestar.com/crowdsourcethetruth, patreon.com/crowdsourcethetruth, odyssey.com/@crowdsourcethetruth, and crowdsourcethetruth.substack.com. Join us for that. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We're going to take a tour of the Columbia campus and talk all about the FBI, the Clintons, and Louis Freeh. And
on another edition of our Campi excursions.
that's right, another university visit.
We could do like, what's that thing, Perillo's tours? We could do Goodman's
Exactly.
Campi